Charlie Kirk's assassination at Utah Valley University sent shockwaves across the nation, but the story didn't end with his tragic death. The unseen side effects are now sparking debates over civil, discourse, political extremism, and the future of public trust. Let's take a closer look. The struggle to define a motive. The assassination of Charlie Kirk has left investigators and the public grasping for clarity on the motive behind such a high-profile killing. Authorities have provided few definitive answers, and speculation continues to dominate headlines. Utah Governor Spencer Cox has hinted at leftist ideology playing a role, citing accounts from Robinson's family and friends who noticed a political shift in his views. Yet, no clear manifesto or public statement has surfaced, leaving more questions than answers. The ambiguity surrounding Robinson's motivation has fueled both political blame, games, and broader anxieties about extremism growing in online communities. A portrait of Tyler Robinson. As details emerge, Tyler Robinson appears as a complex figure rather than a caricature of a political extremist. Raised in Washington, Utah, he excelled academically, placing in the top percentile of standardized tests and earning a scholarship to Utah State University. He was also deeply embedded in the outdoors culture of southern Utah, enjoying boating, fishing, and recreational shooting with his family. Robinson later pursued a technical education as an electrical apprentice, suggesting a future aimed at stability. Yet woven into this story are hints of personal struggle, from leaving university early to navigating his identity and personal relationships. A family under scrutiny. The Robinson family, once described through social media posts as vibrant and close-knit, now finds itself under a harsh spotlight. Investigators have searched their home, questioned relatives, and scrutinized years of digital activity. Photos of vacations to Hawaii and Disneyland contrast sharply, with images of Robinson as a teenager posing with military-grade weapons. For many observers, these juxtapositions underscore the unpredictability of who can become radicalized. The families. Republican ties add another layer of complexity, challenging easy political categorization of Robinson as motivated purely by partisan animosity. The role of identity and relationships. Robinson's relationship with his transgender partner has added a sensitive dimension to the investigation. While some political figures have suggested that Kirk's outspoken views on gender identity may have made him a target, authorities have been careful not to draw premature conclusions. Governor Cox has confirmed that Robinson's partner has been fully cooperative and unaware of any planned violence. Still, this personal detail has fueled speculation and polarized commentary, with some seeing it as evidence of motive and others dismissing it as irrelevant. The fallout in political discourse. The assassination has ignited fierce debates about the tone of political discourse in the United States. Calls for civility have clashed with the reality of an environment where online rhetoric often spirals into hostility. Social media platforms quickly filled with reactions ranging from grief to vitriol, and some individuals who celebrated Kirk's death faced immediate professional consequences. The firing of MSNBC analyst Matthew Dowd over his remarks became a flashpoint for discussions about free speech, accountability, and the limits of acceptable commentary in moments of national tragedy. Free speech and the price of words. The speed at which employers acted to punish controversial statements about Kirk's death has raised difficult questions. In Florida, education officials warned teachers that expressing disgusting opinions on the assassination could threaten their professional licenses. This swift response highlights the tension between free expression and societal expectations in moments of crisis. On one hand, public institutions want to distance themselves from inflammatory remarks. On the other, critics argue such punishments may have a chilling effect on open dialogue. Kirk's death, therefore, has become a test case for how far the boundaries of speech can extend in polarized times. Security and threats to political leaders. Another unseen effect of Kirk's assassination has been heightened security concerns for political leaders across the country. Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker's home became the site of a provocative protest when a conservative commentator urged viewers to take action in the aftermath of the killing. Officials responded by increasing Pritzker's security detail, underscoring how one act of political violence can reverberate beyond the immediate victim. The incident illustrates how the targeting of public figures can spark fear, retaliation, and escalated protective measures, deepening the cycle of suspicion in an already tense political environment. The emotional toll on communities. While national debates swirl, local communities are grappling with grief and confusion. At Utah Valley University, students and faculty have placed flowers and handwritten notes at a memorial on Campus. The school has announced increased security when classes resume, a reminder that the violence struck not just a public figure, but an academic community. Similarly, Robinson's hometown of Washington, Utah, faces its own reckoning. Neighbors now balance memories of a bright, promising student with the reality of his arrest for one of the nation's most shocking political killings. A widow's resolve. Perhaps the most poignant unseen effect of the assassination lies in the response of Kirk's widow, Erica. In a live-streamed message, she vowed to continue her late husband's work, pledging that his campus tours and broadcasting efforts would live on. Her declaration reflects not only personal resilience, but also the determination of the broader movement Kirk helped build. To his supporters, Erica's stance symbolizes continuity and strength in the face of violence. To his critics, it highlights how political martyrdom can galvanize a cause rather than silence it. A broader warning about political violence. Experts on political violence caution against oversimplifying Robinson's actions as neatly aligned with partisan divisions. Many who commit such acts are shaped less by party loyalty than by personal grievances and radicalization in heated political climates. Kirk's assassination underscores the danger of such environments where rhetoric can escalate into real violence. The unseen side effect, then, is not just the loss of a prominent activist, but the reminder that the broader culture of polarization creates fertile ground for instability. Each act of violence, rather than standing alone, becomes a signal flare of the volatility simmering beneath the surface. What do you think? Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell for more updates.